Okay, so we finally have pinned down the man himself, who has been so busy in organizing this whole festival. Michael Lewis from Three Ranches Brewing, great friend of ours. We're so happy to be here to support him in his first ever vALEmount craft beer experience. It's been it's windy, a little bit chilly, but I think everyone is persevering and just having a great time through the weather. And look at back here over our shoulder, or my shoulder, the sun is poking through, so maybe we'll have an amazing sunset tonight. Anyway, I want to introduce Mike, again, great friend of ours. So Mike, how's it been? How's it going?
It's awesome.
Yeah?
It is, you know, all those things you kind of build your mind of what do you want it to be. Then you stress getting it there.
Yeah.
And it probably wasn't until the midway through the second set that of music that you're like, oh my God, it actually has happened. And people have fun and it's going well.
Yeah. So what was the inspiration? So first of all, tell us about this is a fundraiser festival.
Yeah.
Tell us about the fundraiser and what it's all about.
So being a veteran myself, you recognize that, like, I'm a U.S. veteran, so coming to Canada, it's significantly different kind of a, I don't know, culture around veterans. It's not the same as ours, and I wouldn't expect it to be. But what I do see is this little bit of a disconnect of recognizing veterans for what they do and what they can bring to the table. Beyond the fact that, yes, some veterans have issues when they come back in their service, and we need to help them with that. But we have tons of veterans who, regardless of their issues, are really great productive citizens in their community, and getting the Canadian citizen to recognize that and helping the veterans realize how to better integrate in their community, because coming out of this really tight-knit world where you come into our kind of a loose society that's not nearly as regimented and organized and, you know, together social as the military is, like it takes a little bit of work to wrap your head around. After I left the military, it actually did take me, it still takes me a little while to wrap my head around, it all the time, but you know, I found a community here in vALEmount, and it's amazing. And we're supporting the Communities for Veterans Foundation.
Yeah.
And we're also supporting our Royal Canadian Legion and the vALEmount Arts and Cultural Society, because that great music in the background is because of those guys.
Yeah.
And so, as a community, we've just come together on all this, and it's amazing.
Nice. Well, so the proceeds from this event will go towards both of those charities, or those organizations.
The majority of it goes towards Communities for Veterans.
Yeah.
And then the other portion, the smaller portions, to these guys.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome, and we're so happy to be able to support you in that. You've been such an amazing help to us and such a good friend to us, and we're so happy to be here to support you in this.
All these breweries that are here, they're my family too. Like,
yeah.
I love these guys, and especially Wheelhouse.
Yeah.
They
Awesome.
drive the highway just to brew beer together sometimes. So.
Well, for sure, buddy. So what's been the tell me your biggest the thing that you're most happy about so far with this festival?
That everybody's picking it up. Like, none of my volunteers had ever been to a beer, well, maybe like 5 had been to a beer festival. So trying to get that picture in their head of what it looks like and how to do it. And they picked it up really quick. Like, they got it. And have just rocked this event.
Yeah, totally. So, your crew have been fantastic. They really have.
Well, thank you.
Yeah,
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Only because I beat them really hard.
And so what's your favorite thing about, you've been to a number of beer festivals, what's your favorite thing about beer festivals?
Well, the community of brewers getting together, like, that's a fun time for us because you're out of the brew house. But to actually, you know, a lot of people come across our store in a bar, or come across our store in or come across our product in a liquor store. Getting to actually interact with the customer on the end when they put a face to the beer, it creates a tighter connection.
Yeah.
You know, and you get exposure to a ton of people. Like, for us, one of the reasons I wanted music here is because I don't have this many just craft beer drinkers in vALEmount. So what's that additional draw? You bring that together, you get a whole crowd to expose to all these beers. So it's awesome.
Nice. Well, buddy, you know, you've been up on stage thanking, you know, all the people, your volunteers, the bands, the support organizations, but no one's gone up there and thanked you for all of the hard work that you've done. And
Liam just did.
Oh, did he? Okay. Well, I was back here and I didn't hear, but I want to say thanks too, and good for you, buddy, and congratulations on putting together such a successful event. And look at this, the weather's clearing here. I think we're going to get an amazing night. It's going to finish off epically. So, all right, well, let's get back to work. I'll get back to pouring beer, and you get back to keeping this whole place together.
Perfect.
And is this going to be an annual event then? Can we expect to be back here next year?
Yeah.
Good. My wife has already decided we're coming back next year anyway. So,
excellent.
yeah. So,
all right.
okay.
Thanks for coming out, brother.
All right. Cheers, pal.
Cheers.